To help us make sense of all of these happenings, we are joined today by Emmanuel Leyco. He's the president and chief economist at Credit Rating and Investor Services Philippines. Good afternoon, Manny. Thanks for joining us again. Good to talk to you again.
Hi, glad to be back. How are you?
So much has happened, Manny. And Bayan, okay, let's start off with the Middle East conflict. That's what's moving the markets at the moment. There's so much uncertainty. Investors are taking risk off the table. How are you reading the situation? I know the markets jumped overnight because there's expectations that they're going to de-escalate soon. But talk us through what the impact will be or might be on the Philippine economy if it does not come to a head. If it doesn't come to a peaceful resolution soon.
The most obvious is the oil price increases. We're due for an increase in a couple of days, and that has not exactly reflected what is going on in the Middle East. Actually, it is just a reaction to the attack by Israel and the retaliation by Iran. The actual retaliation now is that, the missiles have come into Israel, but there are other areas where Iran might consider in terms of its retaliatory actions against Israel. And it looks like Israel is also broadening its attack recently. It should not be considered. That should not be considered an area for attack by anybody. We should maintain free journalism anywhere. So if we look at what is to come as a result of this escalating conflict between Israel and Iran, I think we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg now. We don't know yet what kind of reactions this might have on both sides, how they might escalate further.
With oil prices, are you worried that it could add more inflationary pressure? Although I have to point out that the numbers are looking good so far. May inflation that we got was just at 1.3, well within target. So what specifically are you worried about? Because right now we're about 74.75, sitting at 74.75 a barrel for both Brent crude and West Texas Intermediate. But there is talk it could possibly jump as high as about 94.95 ulit. So is it the inflationary aspect for you?
I think this is a great risk to inflation. Actually, the decline or the stabilization of oil prices in the last few hours, that was just a positive reaction to increased production. It's not yet the trading behavior or the trading activities that is being reflected by these prices. They have increased. So the intraday price movements may not actually reflect the actual movement of prices in oil. I would consider the next few days as more indicative of where oil prices will go as a result of this actually direct war between Iran and Israel.
Domestically, what are the biggest threats at the moment? Because we know, of course, first quarter GDP came in 5.4%, still okay, but under expectations. And now there's concerns. We're hearing concerns from investors that this impeachment trial, if it drags on, may hold up important legislative reforms. How are you reading the whole domestic political scene?
Well, actually, if we factor in domestic political factors like when the impeachment proceedings start, and I think this will go on a prolonged basis. It doesn't look like it will it will proceed and then in a few days it will be over. I don't think so. I think it will go for a few months. And depending on the kind of evidences that will be brought up during the impeachment, this might again escalate the political sentiments on both sides. There is so much disturbance now. There's so much uneasiness, especially in the business sector, when the impeachment case was remanded back to Congress, to the House, and they didn't think that it was a necessary move, but then it's there, and therefore we'd like to see how this will be resolved, given the House decision not to act on it, not to act on the remanded case immediately.
Oh, nga, you're right. For the first time, the business sector is usually pretty quiet when it comes to political issues. But Makati Business Club, for instance, issued a statement saying that they are worried about this, the remanding of the Articles of Constitution and the process by which the impeachment is being, the process by which it's unfolding. What needs to be done at the moment, do you think, to jumpstart the economy?
Well, I think the Senate will have to be deliberate about their moves and make sure that they project an unbiased treatment, handling of the impeachment proceedings and proceed forthwith, immediately. And I think it is to the interest of the country, of our economy, to resolve the issues immediately. We cannot have a prolonged, protracted impeachment proceedings, and then people are anticipating what is there to come, what would be the reaction of the vice president, and what would be the reaction of the Senate. There's just too much politics, and that is currently blurring the real issues here, and then forget about the economic priorities of the country.
Indeed. Forthwith, yun pa rin, we're still debating that. Various quarters. Various quarters are still debating the meaning of forthwith. Okay, we're going to have to leave that there for now. Thank you so much, Noel Leyco. I apologize, I called you Manny earlier. No, that's Noel Leyco, President and Chief Economist at Credit Rating and Investor Services Philippines. We hope to have you back again another time. Thank you so much for your insights.